Hello, it's me. Hello, everybody. I thought I would jump on and do some listing and some other things. Doesn't have to be listing. I've got to do some inventory stuff. Um, and I didn't mute myself, did I? That's beautiful. There we go. Got myself muted. I'm no longer humiliating myself. But I think Linda is probably going to join soon. And we're just going to work through like all of the stuff that I bought at a church sale yesterday. Hey, Annabeth, it is, well, 12:01, so I guess it's officially afternoon right now. So I hope things are doing well in your world. But yeah, I'm going to try and work through. I've got 2 overflowing tubs here to work through today. And I thought I would work through those today. So, Holly, did you bring a pair of shoes up here and then leave them?
No.
Where did they come from?
Are they tan?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
I did.
Okay.
I was just looking for those.
There they
And
are.
I know I had those
Hey,
shoes.
Chris. Chris, the corduroy fox, is here.
No, these are not for your feet.
And yeah. So I do have a return to do today. You can take those black shoes back with you.
You want to do pictures or do you have those?
No, I'm just going to relist them and do the refund, and then those will go right back into inventory.
Do you know where they came from?
Let's see. Those are Allen Edmonds, I believe. Let's see if we can put them back.
Allen Edmonds, Sanford, black leather, cap toe.
10.5?
Yep.
F3 is where they go. That's one bonus of not keeping up with, my inventory spreadsheet so fast.
Is F3 on this side?
Yep.
Yes. Sometimes
there's a bonus, and I'm going to have you pull. These are what these shoes look like that you'll need to pull. They've got the split toe, so they've got that one seam right down the toe.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and do inventory so I can figure out where they are.
If they're newer shoes, those are still in a bin downstairs. They haven't been put away yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'll go see if
so you can pull those. So Holly is here, and she's going to take a bunch of pictures for me today. She's also going to pull the things that I sold. I've not been shipping on Saturday. I probably should, but I've decided I just don't enjoy it. And I do have the handling time, the one-day handling time. So these were all purchased and don't need to be shipped until the 2nd or the 12th, the 2nd. That would be bad. So I'm not going to worry about that. Do you guys remember my fishy cookie jar? Well, my fish lost a little weight. Yeah. I knocked it off the shelf onto my foot and broke the crap out of it. So those are it.
Sweet.
Yeah. You want to throw this away for me? Hey, Aunt Zip is here. Just throw that in the kitchen garbage can. So I'm going to work on some inventory first, and then writing I'm going to write some drafts while Holly is taking pictures. At least you didn't break your toe. You're right. That's
always a plus.
That's right. It is always a plus. And Nanabeth said, break it up more and sell it as mosaic tiles. Nancy is here. Hey, Nancy. Nancy's feeling a bit under the weather today. But she's here anyway because Nancy's a trooper. Let's see. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about that fish. It wasn't selling anyway. So, I love to sell things locally, but lately things just haven't been moving for me. And I guess that's just the way that happens sometime. So it was actually only listed locally, so no big deal. But so I've got all this stuff, this local stuff that's just not selling. And so I was planning to have a yard sale next month because our complex, they have them twice a year, once in April and once in September. So they have a community-wide yard sale, and you know, we have a lot of traffic when that happens. So I thought about doing that, but then, you know, having a yard sale is a tremendous amount of work. You have to gather everything and you know, price it and then set up tables and then put that all out there. And I don't have a garage, so I have to do it the morning of. And so there is a local cancer thrift store. No, you don't buy cancer there. The proceeds go to support cancer research and cancer victims. And Chris says she'd rather donate than yard sale. Sandy, come on. You are nuts. Won't you stop it? So anyway, I will probably end up getting yard sale prices if I take it to the cancer thrift store, but they will, they'll consign it for me, and it's 50-50. So what I decided to do was take basically all of the stuff, unless it's like really high dollar, all of the stuff that I have on local, and take it to the cancer thrift store. Now, it's not super close. It's probably about 20 minutes away. But, and I can only take 12 things at a time. I can take 12 things twice a week. But she, they said that, you know, your stuff usually sells within 3 to 4 weeks. And I thought that's the easiest, less amount of effort to still get money for them without donating them. And the bonus is, while I'm there, I can thrift shop. So that's what I'm hopeful for. So I probably have in the neighborhood of, I don't know, how many things do you think I have, Holly?
At least, I'd say 45.
So about 45 things. So a couple of trips.
Maybe 70 if you're selling craft to them.
No, probably not that.
Okay, well, I'd say at least 45.
So,
hey, what about this sound thing? Is it going? You know, the big thing that sits on the end of the shelf, the gray thing with the speakers?
I may end up donating that, pulling the reels off of it and donating it. I don't know. I may end up just donating the whole thing. I have had that since, well, I've had it for a year.
Yeah.
It's a reel-to-reel, and I mean, it's not selling. I tried to sell it on eBay forever. Now I've tried to sell it local forever, and it's just not selling. So I probably will just take that and donate it. And we need to drop off donations today.
Because I brought you another box of maybe clothes.
Right. So I may pull that together, put that thing together, put the speakers back on it, and we'll take it today. So that's kind of the plan. But so Holly is going to pull my stuff that I've sold so I can get that ready. And I am going to work on inventory sheets here and then getting some stuff listed. So that is the whole plan for today. So I learned something about this Echo device that sits on my shelf right here. If you are talking about a can opener or a kitchen gadget made by OXO, it usually thinks you're saying Alexa. OXO. See, she lit up. Yeah, I think that's really funny that she recognizes almost anything that has that sound in the middle. Interesting.
Hey, Mom,
Yeah.
where's the boob man?
It is between that shelf and that little refrigerator behind the door.
For the bra.
The boob mannequin.
Well, she's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
She's a lady. We haven't named her. I know a lot of people name their mannequins, but we obviously have not named her. So we've got 11 people here, and people, it's going to be one of those days where people have their heads down and they are working. Good for you. I'll just talk about nonsense while you're doing that.
I mean, I am no expert at this, but I'm pretty sure this is not her size. She's all bra.
Well, no, you can show her.
And no boob.
Yeah. My mannequin can't fill out this.
I mean, it looks good on her in the camera, but she has space.
Yeah, the final frontier.
So much space.
Oh, well.
Make it work. I make it work.
So this may be what I do with a lot of my cast-offs is every week, at least once a week, pull 12 things out of inventory that are not going to sell, because I have some puzzles back there and some games that just won't sell. And instead of selling them in a yard sale for $1 a piece, I'll take them down to the little thrift store, and then they can sell them for, you know, $2, $3, and then I'll make about the same without as much effort, because there are some things in my inventory that I just need to get rid of. So and that also gives me the opportunity to get some stuff, to sell some stuff legally without having to pay like a booth fee. Obviously, probably would make more for the items in a booth, but I don't have to worry about the upkeep of a booth and the rent that goes along with that. So. And time changes tomorrow, goes forward tonight at, I guess, 2 a.m. it goes forward. So we'll be looking at it getting late, dark later, which is nice. Lose an hour of sleep tonight, but oh well. It's like, is Holly talking to herself? I think she's on the phone.
Are these 3 cassette ribbons individual? Like each one's individual?
Nope, that's one package. That's one.
I know, but like, are you selling the individual packages?
Yes, that
So I
is.
just need to take pictures of one.
Yes, exactly. And there's one in there that already has the price tags off of it.
Oh, I'll find it.
Yeah.
Pictures of that.
And yeah, no, it's 2 pictures. It's front and back. That's it.
What does that mean? Time goes forward. It goes forward. So 12. It'll be 1.
Yeah. Let me help you with some nouns.
Like, it goes forward because it already went forward.
No, it went back, honey. Back in.
Time just keeps
back
going,
in.
bro.
Yeah. Goes forward every day. It's going forward right now, but it goes forward an hour in 1 minute. You know, they've been doing this time change for a long time. You know, how long do you think, Holly? It's been 84 years. Oh, I thought you were going to get that one. It's been 84 years. Are you guys listing anything interesting today? Are you working on something other than listing? Which I find interesting that you listen when you're doing something else, but there have been people that have been doing their dishes and cooking dinner and they just are listening. You would think if people wanted to tune into something and listen, I should make it a little more interesting. I'll do my best, but I can't promise. And if you get in that mode where you stop listening and you're actually watching, minimize YouTube so you can only hear it and not see it, because there's really nothing to see but me looking at the screen. So
see here, people.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
What are the big hats for the blind?
What? That is not a hat for the blind. Holly, you've got it on wrong.
This is how the mannequin chose to wear it. Okay.
Like that.
Well, now he's Mexican.
No, he's not.
That's the thing. The bandana built in.
It's not like a...
What is this, for fishers?
I think it's supposed to help keep the heat off of you. And like if you're weed eating or doing something that's dusty, it'll keep the stuff out of your face. But yeah, it's supposed to be more like that.
It's a sweat rag for your cheeks.
Sandy cheeks.
Sandro.
But yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Not
for fishermen?
Not covering his face. And if you were blind, you wouldn't want that covering your face.
Why not?
Anyway. Nana Beth said, I cut up a sheet of stained glass this morning, bagging and listing them.
Oh.
Interesting.
Let's go break some stained glass, Mom. That's what I just heard.
Listen, Nana Beth does not want me anywhere near.
Not if you're trying to sell it afterwards.
Because I break stuff.
So should I just take a picture with it kind of bunched? Then, because when I put the mannequin down on the table, it's gonna.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're trying to find something to sit it on.
No, you're fine. Nancy says she's balancing her checkbook.
Well, I'm breaking out every kind of mannequin Mom has today.
Yeah, there's a lot of mannequin stuff going on.
Mannequin, we're shooting frame by frame shot. Mannequin.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Always asking me questions like, why do they make hats for blind people? Well, that thing isn't supposed to go cover the eyes.
Well, they should.
And blind people want to be fashionable too. Gosh, child. What did you pick up?
Just a few shirts. They didn't have anything in hard goods. So
So I was just thinking,
Oh, no.
Chris says she's listing Laura Ashley there. Nancy says, I'm watching on my new phone and my computer is, it's funny how far behind the regular computer is. And Chris says she's not listing Laura Ashley, the person. She's actually listing the linens. But I was just thinking one of these entrepreneurial people that I rub shoulders with on the daily should actually work on a design for the big hanger that Rally Roots built, like a plastic version of that that folds up so you could easily store it, or it would easily ship, but it kind of folds out and pops together, and that could be their Scotty hanger or whatever they would want to call it.
Get on that, Chris.
Yeah, I think that it sounds a lot like a job for Chris, doesn't it?
Chris made one already. Did it have all of those functions you just said, though?
Yeah. Can you make it so that it folds in half for shipping? Of course, it's probably going to be a first-class thing anyway. But I was just thinking how cool that would be to also one that has like an expandable length hanger, just, you know, so you'd have the option to, maybe your background doesn't go all the way up or something. I don't know. But I was just thinking of some things that can be invented. I'm never going to do those. I don't have enough patience for that. Hey, Will. It is going. Had a couple of sales last night into this morning, which is good. About $160 worth. No, I think a little more. $216 worth, but of course that includes shipping. And I'm going to try and package those up. And I'm going to try and figure out what I'm going to do with my day tomorrow, because I don't think I'm working. Unless I don't get all of my stuff listed today.
You can come to my place and list some of my stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know I won't get it all done today.
I was going to say tickets are a little pricey to fly there.
It's what thumbs are for, hitchhike.
Right.
So I've had one sale today. How about you?
Let's see. I have sold, let's see, I'm trying to figure out which of these. I sold that Walkman. Did I sell that Walkman yesterday when I was talking to you?
I remember you telling me you sold it at some point. Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Yeah. So I sold the Walkman yesterday. And then I sold during the either late in the evening or this morning, I sold a pair of Allen Edmonds leather shoes that I picked up at Walmart for $3.99 for $54.59 plus shipping.
At Walmart?
I mean, not Walmart, Goodwill. I don't know why I got Walmart on the brain.
Boy, Walmart's gone up in the class.
Right.
Selling Allen Edmonds.
And then I sold one of those Transformers toys. I sold the $27. Sold it for $27.29 plus shipping, and then just a little while before I started, I sold some Sunbeam Mix Master dough hooks for like their stand mixer. So, I mean, it's starting to pick up. I had a slow day yesterday. I think I only sold those 3 things. I sold a felt kit, like a craft kit. That slot machine wine cork holder, and that Sony Walkman. So
yeah, I had a good quantity day yesterday. I think I ended up with 11 sales. A lot of it was just kind of blowing out. I'm getting feedback.
Okay. It's probably my fault. There we go.
And yeah, so it was a lot of dollar stuff that I was trying to blow out. Still hearing.
You still hearing it?
Yeah.
Holly, I'm putting on headphones.
Did something change on your setup?
I don't know. Nothing seems different, but I'm just going to nip this in the bud. I just have to use the right headphones. There we go.
Yeah, Chris says she hears it as well.
You done with it?
But so
No.
yes, a lot of yeah, it's completely gone now. Low dollar stuff that I'm trying to blow out, trying to get my sales conversion up. So happy to have moved that many items. But yeah, today just one item so far.
Yeah, so you know what's crazy about this is I cannot hear a thing through my headphones because it's still going through the TV. But because I put the headphones in, it's now changed the microphone.
And there's no feedback.
Right. It's the sound that's coming from the TV and then feeding into the computer, the laptop microphone. That's what causes it.
Oh, okay.
So, Chris, are you still hearing feedback now? Jerry Stewart said Goodwill's raising their prices faster than Walmart. Yeah, they usually get silly on some things, but you can still find stuff there if you look.
Find the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
It's always there. That's why I'm glad I'm the type of reseller that I'll pretty much sell anything. You know, I don't just stick to one niche or this or that, because then
Okay,
there's a lot of low-hanging fruit for me to go find them.
Yeah. Let's see. What is the brand on that, Holly? Imperial?
No, Eisenhart.
I think it's listed.
We'll be on the floor to get pictures.
Yeah. It's, no, I got it.
Okay, so just say even put away.
Right,
Maybe
yeah.
it's just in there to be put away. Okay.
And then-
more of that. This, I haven't taken pictures of. What you're doing together or separate? This is suns.
I don't know if I've actually listed that.
And butterflies too.
Butterfly. I do have a draft for that.
Okay. No, is
And I think I have a draft for that.
okay.
Let me
Yeah,
look.
I figure you do. My question is, am I taking pictures of these together?
Echo, it says Echo on Linda again. Chris said that her McDonald's French fry maker sold for $79.99. Okay.
Together.
Would you like an answer? Is that what you're trying to
I just
get?
would like an answer. Whether I need to take pictures of these together, or if one of them, and then I'll take a roll of one of them.
Okay. The sun wallpaper border.
You want a picture of one sealed and one rolled out, or you want a picture of them together?
Let's do them together.
And
I'll sell them
butterflies
as
well.
Yeah. No, I want to sell the butterflies as a quantity listing.
So one sealed, one not.
Right. Show one that's sealed and then take one of the, but don't show multiple rolls
Cool.
in the same picture.
These together, butterflies separate. These together, away. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, after I do that, I have no more pictures to take care of.
Okay. I'm going to pull your stuff. She's so demanding. Isn't she demanding? You hear it when Linda speaks. Yeah. I'm wondering if it's me. It's me. I know it's me. Oh, Jerry said Kim took the morning off and left him to list. We enjoy your lunch list. Well, glad you do. Glad you do. Did Linda leave? Oh, she's taking pictures. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down here.
Oh, I just didn't see you in your chair. Does that help anything, or can you guys? Well, Jerry, Kim's not out shopping, thrifting without you, is she? That wouldn't be very fair. Not always. No, I agree. That wouldn't be fair. Jerry said she's the eyes, I'm the brains. Don't tell her I said that. I won't. Y'all are good people. All right, let me see if I can find these things while I'm in here, Holly. I was looking for the dough hooks. Oh, they're there, right there. C1. Do you remember where the T-Rex was?
Yeah, I thought I just put it back up there. This one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the Allen Edmonds shoes you've got. And then the felt folks. Let me find those.
Felt folks, salt and short and dark. Oh, wait.
Are you making stuff up now? Your
Maybe.
family and friends give you their stuff because they know you're a reseller.
No, we take stuff because we know she's a reseller.
So
My whole house is decorated with stuff Mom buys.
C6. This has their felt carolers, the felt folks.
You should just pan over to these tables in your living room where people are giving you stuff because you're a reseller.
Yeah. They don't hear because I don't live close to my family. People do ask me occasionally to sell stuff for them, but I don't like to. But I find that the opposite is true. I'm always giving people stuff because I'm a reseller, and I buy things because I know it's a great price and somebody can use it, and then I just give it to them. Like I bought some stuff for my mom.
I was going to say, do you want me to get my little bowls?
Yeah, like I just bought this for Holly yesterday. It's Padma Lakshmi, and it's this cute little like nut and candy serving piece. I actually have one and I like it. And I found this at a church sale yesterday for $2. So I thought Hollywood might like that.
And she did.
So I picked that up for her. And I mean, I just buy stuff like that. I bought kids' clothes. So the opposite is true for me, but I don't know that that's the case for everybody. Probably if I lived closer to my family, I probably would run into that more. Does that happen to you a lot, Will? Do they want you to do it? They want you to do the HW for you, the hard work. They want you to do it for them, rather. I'm saying. Get him there. I don't like selling stuff for other people. Always worried I'll get a return. I get work colleagues wanting me to do it and take a share, but I say no for that reason. Exactly. I think people that want you to do a consignment for them don't understand the amount of work that goes into it. The listing, the answering the questions, the packing and shipping, the potential return. It's not worth it for me to sell somebody else's stuff. It really isn't. So, I mean, that's a business model that some people have and they do well with it. It's just not, in my opinion, it's just not worth it for me. Ollie's putting a lot of pressure on me today to get my bedroom painted. So I guess I'm going to have to get that done. Will says, I have a mobility scooter at work. The family of the owner wanted me to sell for 500 pounds, and I take half after fees. It's worth 750. I said yes to that one, greedy boy. Well, that one makes sense because you didn't have to source it or put the money out. It's something you can test. I'm assuming you would do that local pickup, so that there wouldn't be any shipping, because that probably weighs a ton. So that one makes more sense. But to sell $30 things for people just isn't worth it. Holly, when you're at a stopping place, I have a job for you. She can't hear me. She's in the back. It's a big one. Yes, be local pickup. Have to be careful. Have to go careful on the address and phone number thing before they click buy. Absolutely. And I wouldn't give them any of that information prior to them buying it, because that, you'll get into potential suspension, even if you can get it reversed. It's just a pain. So, yeah. Just let them know you'll give them that information after they purchased it. Had a ding on that the other week. Lady wanted to try on a wedding dress, gave address and phone number, got told off by eBay. Yeah. And that's the thing. They're so afraid that you're going to sell it and circumvent the fees. I mean, I think that they shouldn't be doing things like that. Nancy said, eBay suspended my account when I had a customer had a problem. Told the customer to call eBay and gave them the number for eBay. After that, I had to call eBay to get the suspension lifted because she had given them eBay's phone number. Isn't that just crazy? And that's their bot software just looking for a series of numbers in the messages. It's not it's not very it doesn't rationalize anything. It doesn't take the context of the message or anything. It's not discriminative. Doesn't discriminate the information. I know, I agree. I don't think that's right. And I tend to be a eBay cheerleader most of the time, I think. But I just it makes me nervous when they do stuff like this. Discriminative, yeah. They don't discriminate the message. They just treat them all. No, that's got to be a word. That's got to be a word. Surely it's a word. Doesn't it feel like a word? Now I got to check and see if that's a word. Discriminative, making fine distinctions, discerning, characterized by showing partiality or prejudice. Discriminatory. It's a real word. But I like how you made me question myself in like a section, like a second. I'm like, no, maybe I'm just making up words now. Wouldn't win this Scrabble. Will said, I sold a VTech book Wednesday. Lady clicked and bought it, then said she lived local and wanted to pick it up, so I gave address. Finger crossed it's okay. It should be if local pickup wasn't an option on that listing, you might want to have her send you a message saying that the whole thing was fine, or give you feedback or something, so that you can show it was shipped and everything, because you'll get a shipping transaction defect, which is not that detrimental if you haven't had many, but just throwing that out there. Wouldn't win at Scrabble, Nancy, you're right, because I would trust that other people were using words that were real. That way, if you do get dinged for the late shipping, you should be able to call eBay and maybe they'll remove it because she's confirmed that she received it. I'm not guaranteeing that will happen, but it could happen. And plus, you've already got her message that she said she wanted to pick it up. So hopefully that will all work in your favor. So I must have been a little bored last night. I watched the life story of Roger Miller on YouTube. Got those two, page and a half left. That is the very definition of bored to me. I mean, I like country music and stuff, and I like documentary style stuff. But yeah, I don't know whatever, and I didn't go seeking it out. It just kind of came up in my feed. So I watched it. I don't know. Maybe later it will be the behind the scenes of The Sound of Music. Chris says, now that would be interesting. In fact, I've watched something like that already. At one point, I had this book, this like photograph book. It was a book of photographs that were all the actual, what are their names? Whatever they are. Van Buren's, it's not Van Buren. Von Trapp. It was the actual Von Trapp family. But I don't have that anymore. What's that?
From The Sound of Music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to see that probably about two or 3 years ago. Okay, Will says he sent the message and he'll see what she does. I saw The Sound of Music in theaters about probably 3 years ago. And it was still as good. Hey, Hall. She's way back there and can't hear me. Did you find everything?
Yes, besides the thing that's in storage.
Cool. So what I was thinking is, Chris says she has a tripod with a head attached. The head is where the value is, but I can't seem to figure out how to detach. Anyone have any idea? It's a Manfrotto brand. I just watched a video.
My problem is finding the heads. I mean, whose head is she trying to take off of there?
Manfrotto's.
Well, you got the original then. You have the
Yeah.
original.
My-
I wouldn't touch it. It'll lose value.
I just watched Garage Picker. Lonnie, Garage Flips. Lonnie just sold just the head. I don't know. Is there not a YouTube video? YouTube the brand and question and the question Foxy. That's the yeah. I'm not sure how to get those off either. But Manfrotto, isn't he the one, the Godfather, that is the stupid one? That's Alfredo.
I was gonna say, I love Alfredo sauce.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
thinking.
I was thinking.
This is how you get her back on track, people. Repeat what she said, but all that she said. Don't add any more.
I want you to go downstairs
Okay.
and behind the door on that shelf.
Mhm.
I want you to look in the box that's on the bottom, and I want you to see if I have. I obviously have a paint pan and a roller. I want you to see if I have the actual roller pad, the thing that slides
brush.
on. No, well, the pad.
It's a roller.
Yes.
I know what it is.
Go see if I've got one.
To fit the roller you have.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I need a big one.
Okay.
Because if I do, you and I are going to go, when I'm done with this in about an hour, you and I are going to go up there and flip the mattress off the bed, move
Behind
it.
the room.
I'm just going to paint the wall that's behind the bed because the rest of it I can paint by myself. So that's what we're going to do. Since you clearly told me that I needed to paint my room.
Get it done.
I know you told me you would help me, but I just need to get it done. And I think I'm going to, I don't know. I may not have a brush roller down there. And if I don't, I'm just not going to do it today. But if I have one, I'll have her help me. Tip, put out a plastic bag over the paint tray and tape off the back. Yeah, that's a great idea. I probably have an insert that you're supposed to put in the tray and pour the paint in. Then you just throw the insert away. But I end up washing the insert out every time. That's like the grandmother that washes the plastic silverware at the cookout. You know, I'm turning into that person. Okay.
Hey, look, Chris, creepy dolls.
Those are
Creepy
creepy.
Winnie the Pooh dolls.
Those are so gross. Yeah, your mom washed out Ziploc bags, and I've been considering that lately too. Oh no, what have I become?
Yeah, the dolls are marked 1999 Lauer Toys,
Mm-hmm.
and they have this kind of air thing in their back. So I don't know.
Are they water babies?
Is that what they are? Water babies?
I bet they are.
How do you know if it's a water baby? What's a water baby?
A water baby, you actually put water in it. You put warm water in it, and then it feels like an actual, it's warm and it has weight to it, and it feels like a baby.
Yeah, I think that's what it is then. Did they make them in 1999?
Yep. There's one listed for $24.99 as the Pooh.
Yeah, I have
And
Tigger,
one that's,
and I have Pooh.
yeah, and Tigger's listed for $29.99. Let's see what they're selling for. Let's see. Tigger sold for $25 plus shipping. Somebody let Pooh go for $10.99, but it's not in good shape. Like the fingers are all nibbled off. Here's a Pooh that sold January 31st for $49.88 shipped. So
Just a little too young to put
I
on
only
extra.
got little ones. Okay. All right. Never mind. Chris will just have to come up and help me do it. Will said put creepy in the title.
Creepy. Caterpillar.
Okay. I got dishes you can do.
Cool. I think I paid $2 a piece for them.
Nice. Okay. All right. I have now gotten, oh crap. Almost got all my stuff done.
You kidding already?
No. I'm talking about just the inventory that I needed to put on the sheets.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't even started listing anything yet. But Holly's brought me the phone, so that means I can get some listings live.
Looks like there's a couple of years that they're donate. There's some 1990 and 1999. Mine are the 99.
I will see you, Will. Oh, nice. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by. That sounds good. Gammon cooked in Coca-Cola and pineapple. That's got all of them. Okay. Casual corner. Is that still a thing? Do they still have casual corner?
I don't know what Casual Corner is or was.
It's a women's women's clothing store. It's kind of well, it's kind of casual wear. But I think they had some like career wear in there too. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a sales video and not do anything live. What you got, huh? Your stuff?
This top piece is a transfer way.
Stick that underneath there. Wow. Lovely. So I'm currently at 756 listings. Let's see what we can get this up to. Are you going to share your haul stuff too?
I thought you were asking me.
No.
Wait, what? What?
No. I can actually kind of share that right now. There's not that much of it.
It is on.
And it's right here. So I went to a church sale yesterday, and I spent about $22, and I did get a couple of things for Holly. I got her that little tray set, and I got some pajamas for Phoenix. I picked this up. This is a Hooked on English, Spanish to English learning system that I paid $1 for. Doesn't honestly look like it sells for all that much, but I'm going to list it anyway and see what I can get for it.
I'm surprised, but those things.
I would think that this would sell pretty well too, but just doesn't. There we go. I got to list that, so don't take it anywhere. I bought 6 pairs of pantyhose. Got some legs and those. I was asking about Casual Corner. I had a couple of pairs of Casual Corner too, but I paid $1.20 for all of them. They were just 20 cents a piece. I bought 2 Victoria's Secret dolls.
Yeah, there.
Bras. Did you open the French Hebrew thing I gave you? Nope. It's still in the car. Holly, run out and get that out of my car.
Where is it?
It's laying in the back. I got 2 Victoria's Secret bras. One of them fit Holly, so I gave it to her. And I think I can get about 10 or 15 out of this one. And I paid $1 each for them. Right over here. I bought this. I bought this GE Space Maker. Look, it's a radio for $1, and I think I can get about 20, 30 bucks out of that. Nope, that's not what I bought. I bought these pillow shams. They're really kind of a cool pattern. They're palm trees. I got 2 shams and the throw pillow for $1.50. And I got these ink cartridges for 25 cents, but I don't know what they're worth. I was willing to take a risk on those. I bought a Cuisinart bread pan out of a bread maker. I told them I didn't want the bread makers, but I would buy the pan for the same price. So I paid $4 for this in the paddle. I just sold this one for $16. Not this one, but one like it for $16 last week. Like I need this is yeah. I'm gonna do some research on this. See what I can figure out on this. I need to have Ahmed read the label for me, since that looks like that's in Arabic. I've got all of the pieces, but perpetual calendar with a little Easter bunny on, actually a little country bunny on it. I paid $2 for her. There's my other sham. It's a sham. It's a sham. I paid 50 cents for this Plum Bob chalk line. I think I can get $11, $11 for that. And I bought this. I've never seen this before. This is Clorox iRobot Scuba Hardwood Floor Cleaner. And I paid 50 cents for this, and it's going between 15 and 20. And the last thing I bought is a Senseo. I do have the little grill thing that goes here, but a Senseo pod coffee machine thing that I paid $2 for, and I think I can get about $50 out of that. So that's all. That's all I bought yesterday. Gloria says, I have a for real friend baby panda. It's new in package. It says batteries are included. It is not working. Should I open it and test it? That cuts the value in half. There are not very many comps. I think you would be better served. I don't think that opening that box and taking that panda out, in my opinion, to put fresh batteries in it constitute it being used. I mean, I probably would change the listing to new open box and explain like the situation in the listing. And I don't think you would have to cut your price in half. Linda, what are your thoughts?
I've got a couple thoughts on that, because if it's not working, there's a very good chance that the batteries could have corroded.
Right.
I sold a Radica game that was vintage but new in package. And when he got it, I ended up having to give him a refund, because when he got it, he says the battery compartment was so corroded. He tried cleaning it out, put batteries in, it still wouldn't work. So yeah, to protect yourself, probably best to open it, check the battery compartment, and then just fully describe in it the case that it was new, but it wasn't working, and that you put fresh batteries in it, it works fine, but other than that, it's never been used.
Yeah, I don't think
price accordingly, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think you bring your price down slightly over a new one, but I don't think you. I don't know why. Can't figure out why. My volume is turned way down.
I don't know if that'll make any difference or not, but I don't know what's going on with it.
I know. I mean, we've always had to turn you down a little bit, or turn me down on your system. I don't know why it's so bad today. But testing. How's that, Chris?
Let's see if it's any better. Better, but still present. I don't know what's going on with it today. New and tested. Most buyers would appreciate that. Yeah, I think I think it would be better off that way. Most people that would be collectors and that wouldn't want to remove it ever from the box may overlook that one, but I would rather know that it works.
Yeah, and you don't want to get the same situation I was in where they opened it and then the battery compartment was just a mess and have to pull a refund.
Do you all know if, because I haven't tried to do this yet, my sister and I want to take a vacation, and I'm looking at maybe probably around April or May of next year. Do you all know if like tourism departments actually send out paper information? Like if I go to their websites, let's say, for example, I wanted to visit Charleston, South Carolina. Do you think that if I email them or something, they actually would send out like paper information?
Yeah, if you contact the tourist.
Like the tourism?
Yeah.
Because my sisters and I are going to meet next month to work on my mom's house. And that goes on top of plates. And I was just thinking that might be a good time to bring some options up to them. We had thought about going to Washington, D.C., and I did do some research on it this morning, but I'm not sure, as busy as a city like that is, that it would let us relax. That is the lid.
Yeah, but can it get wet?
Yeah, you can wash that. Three returns in the last week and all were pants. Ew. I've got that one I need to take care of. I'm saving money, Holly.
For the shoes.
Oh man, you didn't take the price tag off the back of that thing.
What the?
That water detector thing.
Maybe they're good.
I just want to use that picture.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, are they just saying they don't fit, Chris? Is that the issue? Okay, I sold a tiny little Disney. It is a figure from. It's like a little scene from Dumbo, and it doesn't even have Dumbo in the scene. It's the magic feather. It's when the little mouse and the crow are talking about the magic feather. So I just sold that. I've had that for a long, long time. And it sold for $26.69 plus shipping. So that'd be something else you can pull.
Well, I don't have to pull that, don't I? Did it just on top of the site?
Is it?
Unless for the longest.
Is it? Or did I end up putting it in?
I don't know why you would if it's safe there.
It's in A5. That's at least on the top. That's a top bit.
Just put a bunch of stuff
Sounds
there.
like a Three Bears story. Once they were too big. One said they were too big, one said they were too small, and the third said they were too short. But I'm sure you sold a fourth pair of jeans or fourth pair of pants and they were just right.
Are you keeping this?
What? No, you can toss that.
And is it recyclable?
I don't want you to throw it in the recycling because it's gross. You'd have to wash it if you wanted to throw it in the recycling. Because it'll smell in there.
Smells as though you dropped something. Around one of them.
It smells as though you've dropped something.
Yeah, where she loses her nose because she's got a big nose on and goes, "Hey, smells as though you dropped something."
Oh, I love that. Okay, I've refunded those shoes and I have relisted them. Beautiful. So I don't know why, but I'm very fortunate. See, I pay out $25 for Holly for working, and I sell something for $26
Yeah.
that pays for Holly's work that she did. Good morning. 01 Wolf is with us. Thanks for being here.
Is that a robot?
Yes.
01. I heard a 010 wolf.
7 Zark 7.
7 Zorks. That is too much.
7 Zark 7. Gotta love that.
This makes me mad at myself.
Why?
These Birkenstocks at an
Yeah.
estate sale. They look like they were never used. There's nowhere on the bottom and everything. So I grabbed them, paid $6 for them. Now I go to list them. How I missed this, I don't know. But clearly a dog got to them.
Ah.
All chewed up. Chewed up there. That's too small for this one. So I thought, well, maybe I can sell the other one. But it's got a little bit.
Oh, wow. Hey, Steve. Steve is listing angels. You know, the 75 angels that he
Good
bought.
job, Steve.
At,
Take it.
Chris says they'll still sell.
You think?
What would you have sold them for?
I haven't looked up comps, but I can usually with Birks get somewhere between $35 and $70, depending on condition.
Well, why don't you sell those? Why don't you list those for $25? And just show the damage. I mean,
Annabeth, sell one for amputees and the other for a dog chew toy.
that is brilliant. Here's a pair of shoes for your dog to chew up. You all right, Holly? Holly, did you take a picture of my little cat shelf thing? See, she can't hear me. My little cat shelf coat rack thing.
What?
I remember I handed it to you.
Yeah. I took pictures of it. Listed it, or not listed. I took pictures and inventoried it.
Where are the pictures?
It's like the first thing I took pictures of.
Before this?
Yeah, I didn't take. Yeah, before that. No, wait. Yeah, that's the music box. Before that.
Well, I'm looking. Oh, let me look over here. Hold on. Nope, that's the first thing in here.
Well, I don't know where they went because I took pictures of it and it looked nice.
Oh well.
I'll get them out and I can take pictures of them again.
Yeah, 'cause I don't see them in there.
What do you call, everyone out there, what do you call the style of sandal where the big toe goes through the one strap?
Those are thong.
Well,
Those
I
are
don't
like
think
flip-flops.
it is thong. I think there's a different name for that where
Now I gotta know.
Gladiator.
Holly says a gladiator.
Jesus. No, because Jesus had the whole toes.
Toe loop. Toe strap, toe loop.
Toe loop.
Yeah. No. Well, that's more of a single kind of thing.
Toe ring.
Toe jam?
Pack of flying fish.
Toe strap.
Yeah, I do see a lot of Birkenstock toe loop.
I got this too.
Okay.
How's your brother?
Okay, good. Thanks.
Toe loop it is.
Yeah, I'm seeing toe loop or toe strap.
Toe fungus.
No, Holly. Toe ring.
Toe jam. Pearl jam. Curly whites.
Can Holly come to my house and help me? Me list, please.
I'm on it. How far away are you, and are you paying my flight?
Holly said, "How far away from you?" And how far away from her are you? And are you paying for her flight?
Get your trash out.
Okay, so I just did a search to kind of research a bit. Birkenstock amputee. So people selling an individual Birkenstock. 28 completeds and 16 sold.
Wow.
We've got one that's $15.98 plus first class shipping, $18 plus first class shipping. Accepted an offer there. I don't know what they accepted. $35 shipped, $19 plus first class shipping, $18 shipped, $20 plus first class shipping. So if you find Birkenstocks and one of them's like all messed up, or you can just find one for those of you that go to the bins, buy them.
Wow.
Because you can still get 15 plus for a single Birkenstock. Marketing to amputees. Because there's your bolo for their day.
Be hip too.
What, toe amputees?
No, we're talking about foot amputees.
Well, then you don't have to buy
Leg.
shoes.
They still have one foot.
Am I getting a discount?
Yes,
I
because
only need one foot.
right. So they can't buy one pair of shoes.
So are there people out there buying sets of shoes and selling one?
No, but just if we found a pair of shoes where one was really good and the other one wasn't,
So that's an amputee.
yeah, we would sell the one
I
as an
amputated the other shoe. Can I just tell you how bummed I am that my friend Casey didn't name his baby Casey Jr.?
Casey Jr.
Yeah, I would have totally sang that to the baby.
I think what I'll do is, because this one is just so massively damaged, that if someone starts wearing this one, that strap's just going to break. I'm going to sell the better one, little bit of damage on it, but I can sell this one as an amputee.
Cool.
But this one I think I'll toss because it's just going to break when someone starts wearing it.
She's taking my garbage out, and I didn't even have to tell her. That's beautiful.
You need a nail.
No.
In this porch.
I need to have that redone.
You should measure it and have to amputate a piece of wood. Any kind of piece of wood.
Let's see. We need to start a shoe store that sells only one shoe at a time. And like Nana Beth said, sell the other as a dog toe. Half off. And
Buy one, get one.
01 Wolf says that they're in California and they'll work on the airfare.
Yes.
Also, there could be another dog owner out there that has the other shoe of the pear chewed up. There could be dogs out there that only want to chew on Burks.
I'm a left. I'm a lefty.
Like, I prefer the left shoe. If I'm going to
Got no
chew
zest.
shoes.
Got less wear. We'll call it the shoe. Because you get one shoe.
Booth. Holly noticed some damage on Booth.
Ooh, had a little damage. Well, where's your recycling lid?
It should be there. Isn't it on top of the trash can? No. Is it not sitting up on the counter or something?
I don't see it. I thought this was it.
My recycling lid
Yeah.
is white
Yeah.
with a
Don't
door.
see it. So it would be pretty large to miss it.
Yeah.
Huh. Huh. Don't look behind you.
Yeah.
Huh, you can see in the
I
camera.
think so. Yeah. See?
Yeah, I think you moved it while I was outside to get the trash out.
I didn't move from this chair. Call it one soul.
One soul, one world, one soul.
Mm. I like it. Has a very communal kind of vibe, like save the world kind of vibe.
Can we call it 12 inches?
No,
It's a foot.
I get it.
It's a foot.
You can have one footprint leading to the store, but which one do you choose? Do you choose the right?
You can't be leftist or rightist. All feet are equal to 1 foot. Oh, I didn't do that. Look, it's hereditary.
What you trying to say, Holly?
I just was shutting the curtain and it broke. It's hereditary.
This child of mine.
Yes, but see, I can fix this. Just need a screwdriver.
What do you have for supper, Holly?
I have no clue. What sounds good?
I don't know.
In a perfect world, I'd have burgers and fries. Because that sounds delicious. I don't know if I have fries.
Chris, in this store that you've created in your brain, can we play the song "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" by Elton John?
From the Lion King.
Did you ever make your list, Holly?
Yeah. Diapers, wipes, juice. It's a very solid list. Those baby things.
Baby?
Barbie? Bobby? I send those SpongeBob on a personal level. Boom.
Oh,
That's still really loose. Does that mean their holes are stripped?
yeah, I need to fix that.
Well, I've temporarily, partially fixed it. Maybe.
Oh, I needed to measure that Winchester jacket, but I'll grab it and do that. I'll pull it out. I didn't tell you I needed to measure. I need to put my measuring tape up here now. Or I need to put one up here. It doesn't have to be.
Or leave me notes with the items.
Yeah. Well, now that I've got Post-its up here, maybe I can.
Oh, the shoe store, the aglet.
What?
Aglet. The thing at the end of the shoelace
The aglet is the thing at the end of the shoelace.
is what you can call the store. Yeah.
Hmm. Can you feel the love tonight, Holly?
I can. I didn't think that was Elton John though.
Yeah,
He sounds like a manly man. He's got some gusto. Ooh. It could have been James Earl Jones for all I know. And singing. He was Mufasa.
Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa.
Didn't
Who are you? Mufasa. Holly making too much noise.
It's called Vicious People. I'm almost finished.
So when Chris and I went to Kentucky together the other day and had lunch with my sisters, we stopped at a restaurant. Well, we stopped at one restaurant and we could never get served, so we left.
Where'd y'all go?
And Chris felt very Thelma and Louise. So we went to like a little sports bar place called Trophy.
Oh, was it Beefs?
No, it's where that used to be.
Oh, I didn't know it was
Yeah. So then we went next door to another restaurant.
She took her
And when my sister said the name, I heard Gestapo's.
Oh.
And I was like, what kind of food is this? And it was actually Gustavo's, which is
Good thing.
very different, which was Mexican food. It was actually very good. But yeah, I heard Gestapo.
I like El Acapulco.
Yeah, I like El Acapulco too.
It's delicious. I'm gonna try to mute the water, but I can't find that in your settings.
Oh well. I'm just thinking I'm gonna wrap up in a couple of minutes anyway. We've been on for almost 2 hours. It goes so fast. My goodness. It goes so fast.
Not for Steve, no.
Not for Steve.
New Angel, different listing.
Right. For Steve, Holly said it doesn't go very fast. New Angel, different listing.
Poor guy. But he's gonna make each one of those Vogue pictures.
Well, I can just imagine that he'll dream of angels in his sleep.
You better just turn on some 80s music and snap some pictures.
You said with this I think this will get me a free pass to heaven, or not.
Or not. You're selling God's angels, Steve. Where do you think you're going for that?
You got them from Charlie.
I took Charlie's angels and now I am selling them. Look, just everybody better have a tree topper. You don't have a tree topper, see Steve. He probably has an assortment of colors. It doesn't matter what scheme your color of your tree is, Steve's got the angel.
Steve's got the angel.
He's got the angel for your tree. Oh, he needs to come up. You remember on Family Guy that wacky inflatable flying flailing arm tube man? Al Harrington. Al Harrington, wacky inflatable. Okay.
I don't watch Family Guy.
Well, you need to. Steve needs his fiber optic tree topping angel emporium. That's what he's gonna have. Doesn't go as good as the flailing. Okay, wacky inflatable flailing arm tube man.
Oh, that's the ones that
Yeah.
yeah.
Taylor Cass. Testify in church. I got the whole little thing that he did. Steve needs that for his angels.
Uh,
I can see him on an infomercial now.
Lord, I apologize for Holly's silliness.
I'm just the way God made me. And a little bit of 90s. Can't wash that off.
Steve sold a Bible and tarot cards the same week. Not sure if that cancels each other.
Did you hear that?
Were they to the same person?
Steve sold a Bible and tarot cards the same week. Not sure if that cancels each other out or not.
I don't know. You probably get mad points on the Bible. Tarot cards, we'll deduct fine.
They said, "You're funny, no apologies," Steve said.
Look, don't apologize, Steve. Money's money. Somebody bought those in the same week.
No, she's saying, "You're funny, no, don't apologize for that."
Oh, I never. Never. I wasn't even planning to apologize now.
I think it's because I was apologizing on your behalf.
Oh, well, guys, you'll know me. No one apologizes on my behalf. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
I'm going to make you bleed your own blood.
No one makes me bleed my own blood. Okay. Run out of tasks.
Okay.
You want Snail to tell them to start mailing you stuff they'd like me to get done. It has to be over the computer though, so I'm faxing or email it back to you.
Do you know where that Winchester jacket is?
Yes.
Do you think you could measure it real quick?
Now, how exactly where to where do I measure? The seam of the shoulder.
The seam of the pit to
Okay.
the seam of the pit,
Okay.
and then from the seam on the shoulder to the bottom of the cuff, and then from the bottom of the collar, okay, to the bottom of the jacket. Those three measurements, because if you do that, I can go ahead and list it.
Be right back.
Up to 773 listed. I still have 10 listings, But so I've got 8 listings for that willow tree so far. I've got 2 that I have to do repairs on, so I can't list those yet.
Right.
But of those 8 listings, all but 2 have all 3 don't have watchers. 5 of them have watchers.
Nice.
One has as many as 6 watchers.
Yeah, you're gonna do real well with that stuff.
Yeah, I hope so. And I don't know why I've got it on sale.
I
think
hate it
I've
when
got
I
it
do that.
like 10% off or something.
I don't think you can go in and take individual listings out of the sale, can you?
I mean, I probably could go in and exclude them, but I have to do them individually.
I mean,
It
you
wouldn't be
can
that
after
bad.
the fact, now that they're already on sale.
Maybe not now, but maybe I'll do that, and then when the
Right.
next sale comes up, is I won't run them on sale. I wonder if I've got best offer. I don't think I have best offer on them at all. Jacket. Is jacket listed? Back. Holly, this is pit to cuff. Did you do the
end of the sleeve
to the but underneath the shoulder or like
to the end of this.
no, I want here to the end of this. Because this looks a little short.
Okay, but where is that on the jacket? Because there's no like seam there.
Oh, okay. I see where the issue is. I tell you what, we're gonna omit that. We're gonna omit that because of the way this jacket is made. There's no shoulder seam.
Seam. Yeah, so I can go with
Okay,
my pick.
perfect.
and get that.
Which stuff, Sarah? I didn't hear what items you were talking about. The willow tree nativity pieces.
Do you let me borrow the phone real quick?
Mm-hmm. You want to do that and these? Both real easy. These are not the same. One of them is this color. One of them is this color.
Are they separate?
They're sold together, but I want you to make sure you get close-ups of each tag.
Okay.
Yes, dear.
They're right here.
What are right here? Why is that in collections?
I don't know, but I just went to all pictures and it pulled me right there.
Well, I'll know they're there.
Are you able to pull them from wherever if they're on collections? Because they showed when I took them, they're not on collections. Because if you're not, if you can't use them, that's
We
fine.
can probably move them though on the phone. It says they're already there. Maybe they are. There they are. Here you go. You wanna do this?
Pantyhose. Yeah.
That liquid stuff has to go ground, correct? That floor cleaner.
I don't know. I've never shipped anything like that before.
It's not, I don't think it's flammable. Looking at the restricted items and the prohibited items, and liquid is not one of them. Does anybody know if I can ship a liquid that is non-flammable through Priority? It is not flammable, Jerry. It's a cleaning product, but it's not an aerosol. It's soap, essentially. The hazardous. I mean, you clean the floor with it, so you probably wouldn't want to drink it, but I don't think it would burn the skin or anything like that. Yeah, I would think it's allowed to. And it's not like their website makes it easy. So I'm looking at hazardous, like shipping hazardous materials, or what do they have? Dangerous, mailable dangerous goods. So you can mail these. They're considered dangerous, but you can mail them. Infectious substances. So radioactive materials. They can be sent first class international.
I don't want any.
Batteries, lithium or a lithium ion. Doesn't say anything about liquids. So I think.
All right, both of those are in taking pictures of and now on the list.
I think I will double Ziploc that package though before I ship it. All right. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to list these last couple things here. And then I will take Holly home. Yeah, I would definitely double bag it. And if it would clearly say, no, you can't do this, I wouldn't even do it.
But you didn't tell my mom straightforward she can't. And one thing you'll learn about this family is we love loopholes. Love loopholes.
Steve said 5 down, 70 to go.
Woo! Get him, Steve.
Oh. Holly says that like she knows you because our mailman is named Steve.
And Steve Wilkos.
And
I know you. I know various Steves.
various.
I'm sure you're in the spectrum
Yeah.
spectrum somewhere.
You have a cousin. You have 2 cousins named Steve.
Yeah. And neither do I? Because I don't call either of them Steve if I do. Steven.
Well, because we're from the hills of Kentucky. Steven
We know Jerry.
is one, and Billy Steve is the other.
Oh God, Billy Bob, Billy John, John Jim, Jim Bob,
Billy Steve.
Billy Steve, Steve Irwin.
That doesn't sound country at all, does it?
Steve Irwin.
No.
He's from Australia.
No, Billy Steve.
Billy Steve. Barbara Jean. That sounds country.
Barbara Jean.
Barbara Jean. Beth Ann. Kathy Ann. Okay, wait. Not a whole lot of Kathys in the country. Didn't get a reusable bag. Oh, designer shoe. I am a shoe lover.
Oh, was that
It's a bag.
it was just a bag that was in a bag.
It's a bag.
In a bag.
In a box.
All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I think I am just wrapping up my last couple of listings. I'll hit 775, which
Woo-hoo.
is like a milestone for me. I've never had that many that I can remember. And get Holly home. And then I'm going to come home and do some serious channel surfing.
Yeah. With the clicker.
With the clicker.
Remote. Control.
That's the only time I have control.
control.
I'm holding a remote control. So thank you everybody for being here. Looks like we got about 12, 13 people here. Appreciate all of you. And yep. Take care, everybody. I will see you all later. Yeah, 775. That's my high.
Bye, everyone.
So I'll see you guys. Take care.